Hello, thank you for tuning into my latest video. In this I'm sketching a scene of Bloor Street from a local cafe. The pencil and the pen was done on location. I was enjoying my coffee and I had a seat right next to the window and did this all on location. And trying to balance being very loose with still some structure and perspective to the drawing. So I got to do that first with the pencil. I'm experimenting with my camera. As you can see, I'm holding it and drawing at the same time, and it makes me a little tight, I guess. But sometimes I like the super close-up nature of it. Sometimes it's a little bit of luck, because it's hard to tell exactly what's being filmed when you're holding it. So I might try to get a more robust tripod setup so I can focus on the drawing instead of holding this camera as I'm sketching at the same time. And you can see as I get further to the right on this drawing, it gets a bit more abstract and loose. You can see in the sketching of the people there, they're just some sort of scribbles. I actually like the way that the right part of this drawing turns out. Maybe it's because it's small on screen, but there's a nice quality to it. And I'm trying to block out light and dark in this drawing before then adding the tones of the buildings. I think I should have stopped with the street being dark. Instead I tried to add another shadow behind the vehicles. I don't think it was very successful. I find my watercolors end up sort of muddy, like everything is blending together and it's not I don't know exactly how to describe it, but I think muddy works. And you can see even now in that right portion of the drawing where it's more abstract, I think it's more successful. And adding the most solid colors now, the red and yellow highlights, the little light bulbs strung across the street. And I tend to go back after the watercolor and beef up some of the line weights to try to give it a bit more character. I don't love this. I think ultimately I'd like to work with a fountain pen that gets the line weight variations as I'm drawing. There's something that feels off about this order of things. And yeah, that right portion at the seam of the book I'm quite happy with. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for tuning in.